What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Battle Brothers. And we are picking up a little bit after where we left off last time. I went ahead and crushed those nomads on the road to, not the road to perdition, the road to Al-Hazif. I caught them and crushed them, all 9 of them. Picked up a little bit of loot, got a little bit of experience. Shay Teasy picking up Battle Forged here. Such a clutch thing for our brothers to have. It sucks that his armor is kind of what it is. I mean, we're still in padded leather for the most part. Kind of patching stuff together on this squad, making the most of it. But here we're going to go ahead and pick up a little bit of melee skill. Nice rolls in fatigue and melee, that's fine. I'll take those all day long. And then, man, he's such a good hybrid brother. He could honestly wield a crossbow quite effectively. I feel like I want to take this melee defense. I also kind of think I'm just going to grab resolve here. Get him over the 50 mark. And then maybe never pump that again. But Battle Forged, Berserk. I think those are perhaps the 2 most important skills in Battle Brothers. As far as the value you get from them. You guys feel free to debate that as much as you want. You know what? That's a big statement. But I will say this. Berserk might be the most important in all of Battle Brothers. I think I would just leave Student out of the conversation just because it's such a no-brainer. It's free experience. You just give up a tiny bit of value in the early game to get your brothers leveled way faster. This is the GOAT. Student is the GOAT. So because of that, it's not even interesting to talk about. Berserk giving you extra action points, especially in the late game when enemies outnumber you so heavily, and every hit counts. Super matters. And then Battle Forge for me. Even with other strategies like dodge and stuff in the game with light armor, medium armor, Battle Forge is so impactful. Even if you were a complete noob to the game, put on the heaviest armor you can, get Battle Forge on all your bros, and watch your survivability increase as the game goes longer. Once you're wearing heavy armor, I'm talking like 400 durability armors, Battle Forge is just MVP. Anyway. But that's where we want to get. We want to get to a point in our playthrough right now where we're at this tier, at least Berserk on everyone, and Battle Forge on the brothers that it makes sense to get it on. And that way when we get our first in-game crisis, we'll be able to kind of go a bit more toe-to-toe with the enemies that we're going to be fighting. The prestige and renown of the Dark Brigade is growing. Everywhere you go, people are looking to join. Yeah. So, with this company, I didn't even think about it. We did it at the end of the last episode with the Oath Takers, but we have the money to make some money here, and we also can grab the Negotiator here. I was kind of hoping we would have some other options here, but these are the only ones we've unlocked. However, the Negotiator is a good one to unlock, and in case you really, I'll just give you the long and short of it, because I'm sure if you're watching this, you watched the last one. This guy lets you negotiate for prices, makes it so that the cities you're in don't hate you because of it, and he's just like guaranteed free money. So we take him, he's great, he'll make us money for the rest of the campaign, and then the others will unlock more as we go along our merry way. He costs 3 grand up front, and we're going to need him to start paying for himself pretty soon. Harlingen would be a nice place to get a contract where he can make us an extra 100, an extra 200. Where he really shines is in, like I was talking about earlier, the in-game crises. Let's say we get into a noble war soon and the contract is for 4 grand and he makes us an extra 500, 600 on top. I mean, it's too easy, guys. That 3,000 that we just spent that looks harsh right now isn't going to look like anything once we start making that money back. And the game is just like, hey, you guys are pretty famous. Y'all should be taking 3 skull contracts. Maybe. I mean, our bros are hurt and we're down a brother. This is not great. And it's Dream Eaters. No. We are not fighting Alps. I turned it down flat out. I don't even want to read it. Fighting Alps is dangerous work. Our brothers are already not good at dealing with morale stuff. If we had to fight any kind of sizable group of Alps, and the way they've made changes to them in the sort of recent history, they're extremely dangerous, and we can't beat them. So I'm not even going to get your hopes up that we're going to take an Alps fight. That's something for later. If they wanted me to go hunt down a big pack of dire wolves, I'd do that 10 times to do it for you guys, but not Alps. It's a miserable fight, too. But here we go. We're going to get yet another objective for our campaign. We got the Sergeant Sash. We're feeling good about that. It says, we're ready to lead the Dark Brigade through any challenge to come. You gather the men around, kicking Grump the Sergeant to his feet and telling Wilhelm Throatslash to finish scraping away the hairs on his neck later. When their muttering has subsided, you start to address them. What do you tell them to do? So catch the eye of a noble house is something we should do. Become known as professional. I should have looked up what we're currently at. Travel south, visit the southern city-states, and find employment there. Take on and complete contracts. I mean, I've done this already. But maybe they want me to go back down and take on an additional contract. I mean, that's pretty easy to do. I'm trying to kind of get away from there, but that's also a place that can supply us with the handguns we want for this Let's Play. But it would be nice to go somewhere and fight something else aside from cutthroats and outlaws. I feel like I'm doing that a lot. Enter and win 5 fights in the arena. I don't know if I've seen this one. Let us seek fame and fortune fighting before crowds that chant our names. We will draw blood in the arenas of the South. Yeah. And then discover each place. That'll take some time. I'm tempted to go for this one, but I don't know what our current renown is. This could be kind of far away. Whereas some of these are very easy. Like, this is so easy, we should probably just take it. Let's check what my renown is. We're at competent. Yeah, so we're not that far. We're not that far away. I'm tempted to go down to Al-Hazif. God, that really was opposite the plan. But to be honest, these cities suck. This place has nothing, and this place just has a harbor. We're kind of in a no man's land here. And I'm tempted to go wherever these bros were and see what the heck is out here. We do need a little more time anyway to heal and such. But we're good on supplies. We are good. And we found the last abandoned fortress, I think. That's 1, 2... And I could have sworn we knew the location of the other one, but maybe not. Maybe I was just seeing one of these and getting confused. You want to know where these are because in the late game crises, they become important. They do become important if it comes down to the war between the North and South. You kind of want to know where they are. I'd be happy to take a fight out here if I could find somebody. A long lost keep. Could be a difficult fight for us. Could be an easy one. I'm willing to take a flyer on it and check it out. So I see in the top left corner that they need me to fill 5 contracts. If the arena fights count, this could still be very quickly doable. And getting it done, yeah, this is going to be quite the fight. There's a lot of legionnaires here. Okay, I hate that we're down 1 man as well. But we've got a squad that can do this. We can do this fight. Pass. Handgun's pretty good. All these weapons we have are very... Well, not all of them. The pikes aren't that great. The pole maces and the maces are quite good. Here, though, we just... As I talked about in one of the previous fights with these dudes, we just want to take their armor off. And then when we go to smash them, they just get insta-smashed. The Legionnaires are the danger. This is a scary fight. Yeah, it just got a lot scarier. Them with lots of pole arms is very scary. They're more Legionnaire than they are auxiliary, which is where we're going to have our trouble. But what I'm going to do, because my brothers, most of them don't have quick hands, on the ones that don't have it, we're going to switch. Like Lucian here doesn't have it. Let's get our mace out. Pass. The undead also going to scare us a little bit. What kind of injury do we have here? Fractured ribs. Our fatigue is going to be a little wrecked. And then Aerosol down here is a deep chest cut. Alright, see what we can do. Handgun's clearly not going to shoot yet. We need a little bit more of a blob that we're going to want to hit. Alright, that was 2 43s. Smashing the auxiliaries before the Legionnaires get here will allow us to step in on the Legionnaires and really make it so that their polearm tactics won't do much, because we'll get in their faces with shields. and they'll be less effective. Bluebell is in a tough spot. He's going to need to do a little more shield walling. Bros without shields need to... Oh my god. That was 2 73s we just whiffed. That hurt. We can't miss shots like that. Take the 57%. Sucks that we hit him in the head. 28, 41. Guess we take that. This guy might have been the better one to take even with the lower percentage. Simply because we can put 3 men on that. But here we go. This is a 4-man shot. One goes down. Go for the 37 and off chance we get the kill. It's all about kills right now. Alright, happy to see another one. Another 57%. Land. We fade a couple attacks. We land a couple attacks and we're in the money. That was great. %, 20%. Gotta go for the stun. Also gotta go for the kill there. Went for the stun there, didn't get it. Shoot here. Happy to land it. I mean, we did the damage. This guy's got to go because he's going to buff the shield wall of the other guy. And just like that, Bluebell wants to run. That's what's so brutal about this company. We got to try to rally him. Grump's got rally. Assuming he has the fatigue for it. And this all is kind of stemmed from the fact that we just missed a lot of attacks. We needed to get that kill. We needed to get that kill, although the odds there weren't great. To be fair. This hits head, right? I don't know why I'm thinking that this has like a greater chance to hit the head, but I don't think it does. Killing him was super important. Might let Bluebell jump out if we can't rally him. Alright, that was the first hit he took. Kind of surprised about that. The handgun hasn't gotten us any kills yet, but it's definitely doing damage. Haven't landed a single shot there. This guy's got to die too, to make Bluebell just that little bit more safe. I'm going a little fast, I realize, on the odds. Maybe you guys aren't quite catching him. Just get this dude out of here. Man, killing him would have been absolutely huge. And I passed on an opportunity to rally. Oh, that's horrible. He's got to go. And by go, I mean he's got to, like, leave the combat zone. Shay Teasy's going to get in here. Okay, not dead. But Willowball's got to get the hell out of here. And certain other brothers need to take the fight for themselves. Step in here. Have access to some of these dudes. We should be able to kill them pretty quickly. But Willowball's got to go. 44%. Okay, that's the armor gone. A stun here would be mega clutch. We're not going to get it. I don't think brothers that are running contribute at all to the surround. I could be wrong. But yeah, we're at 5% chance to hit. What trash. Willowball needs to run. No shame in it. Yeah. Shay Teasy could face some problems. We're going to rally here. And that's going to help Shay Teasy and Bluebell. He has to die. And I'm so glad he has. He had to die too. This guy's untouched. This guy's untouched as well. And Bluebell can kind of defend himself if he can get some of these hits. And we're going to put other brothers in a little bit more harm's way in the off chance that the AI decides to go after them instead of the ones that are a little more hurt. And we're also going to step in here for the better surround. We're going to step in with Grump when we can. We can't do it this turn. This is a super clutch turn because we haven't lost anyone yet. Not a soul. Go for the 70%, and I'm going to step here. Alexander's doing an okay job defending himself up there. I can't really take a shot here. We're going to switch to the pike. This is the more dangerous weapon. Gotta hope to get lucky on the stun. We can push him and then try to run away or put someone else kind of on top of him. We're going to step in front here. That way he can't jump in and kill Bluebell. At least we have armor there. Stun, man. We haven't landed a single stun this time. That was a 46%er. And Aracel now wants to run. Willibald can't fight. What the hell? That crappy weapon knocked out Shayteezy. That's horrible. Come on, man. I don't know what his HP was, but... he rolled a 34 and a 34. Wow. Come on, AI. What are we doing? We'll play it out. We'll see what happens. But all of this running is just so terrible. I'm going to bring him up in case I need to try to make a slick play. Went for the double attack instead of the shield wall. That's pretty unusual. This is the type of damage I would have expected on Shayteezy, but that's not what we got. Damn. Alright, alright. We're not ready for these dudes, I guess. This is a lame. That was lame. We were so close, y'all. We tried. But that's a good barometer of like where we are with our company. Maybe one additional brother would have made the difference. We just weren't landing enough shots. And this is a fight I wouldn't have taken anyway. Just knowing what could be in there. They're not a good matchup for us. They cause us to break really easy. And their shield walls make it so that our really low offensive stats kind of shine. They're a bad enemy for us to fight. Let's get a good 2-skull contract. That's kind of what we're looking for, but this is not what we want at all. We could use a little good luck in the contract section. Lots of manhunters here. Pretty cheap ones, too. We could replace Omar and just grab the cheapest one. Jahaf ibn Tayyib. We have gear for him, correct? We have a pole mace at the very least. Decent helmet. Some okay-ish armor. Let's see what the prices are like to sell here before I spend any money. And the prices are good, as they usually are in the southern city-states. So we should sell. Get rid of trash. And we are going to want to buy some food and stuff too, probably. Where are we at? 4 days worth of food. The prices for most everything looks pretty fine. I don't see anything here that we can't live without. It's cool that they have a fire lance here on the cheap. Normally I'd jump all over that. This place has an... yeah, I was looking for the alchemist. And yeah, they have a handgun on sale that I would love to get. We just got to make cash, and I need you guys to give me good contracts. We're going to grab a Manhunter to replace our last Manhunter. And also, you know, because I want to see some of the more unique interactions that he'll have with the company. So Southern Viziers are so fearful of rebellions that an entire market of Manhunters has emerged to nip them in the bud. Once a big game hunter, Jahaf grew fond of chasing the greatest game of all, man. He is an expert tracker with a nose for sniffing out desperation. Capturing humans for the purpose of labor is frowned upon by many, and catching those seeking their freedom equally so. Manhunters like Jahaf certainly have useful skills, but may rub some the wrong way. This reminds me of that movie with Ice Cube. Is it Ice Cube or Ice-T? Oh my god, my brain. What are those called when your brain thinks it remembers something that it doesn't remember? There's like an effect. Hold on. Ice Cube Manhunter movie. Hold on, this is important, guys. Manhunter movie. I'm Googling. Surviving the Game. That's what it was called. Surviving the Game. It's Ice-T, not Ice Cube. God, why did I remember it as Ice Cube? Weird. Anyway, it's a movie about a guy who's like a vet going through hard times, and some rich dudes are like, hey, we'll pay you to come and like act as almost like a caddy on our hunting trip. And turns out they're hunting more than just wild game. So, spoilers. What is Jahaf Ibn Taib? What do you got for me, man? Some range defense, some okay melee skill to start off with. I'm not mad at a 61 just out of the box. That's not bad. Spear and shield and helm. And just good to go right away. I mean, he's nothing incredible. A little bit of fatigue, you know, he's whatever. This dude's fine. He's cocky, which is why his defenses are so low, but that gives him a little bit of bonus resolve. No problem. We can work with you, Joff, and you're a little bit of a scumbag, so you're perfect for our squad. Welcome to the squad. Happy to have you. We're going to sell your cool head wrap and your really cool t-shirt. And I'm happy to have these nets. Maybe they'll come in handy whenever we do some arena battling. They got a ton of dates here. What the heck? And these spices would be good if I was flush with cash to buy for trading purposes. But alas, that's not where we are in our campaign currently. Let us travel. It's sad. We're only on day 34. We're not that far into our campaign. I'm having some slight unrealistic expectations because our oath takers are kind of killing it. Would smash these dudes so easily, and then these guys struggle. But they're also better in other regards because of their throwing weapons and stuff. So it's a little bit deceptive. And it's really not fair to compare them. The two campaigns that we have running, that is. Just taking a look at the loot. What do you got? What do you got? No handguns here. And an arena opportunity. We want to try to take that first. Serpents. Awesome. We shall turn the sand red with blood. Let's do it. I accept. I don't remember if we fought serpents with this squad yet. That might be a big negatory. Let's see. Grump here. We must have. I'm thinking it was this squad. Want to make sure I've got my maces. Okay. Let's hand out my necklaces. Grump, you're going to have to... I say necklaces, collars. Collars sound way cooler. I like the throwing weapons versus the serpents. We should be able to hit them. And yeah. Let's go fight some squiggly beasts. It'll be pretty sweet for us if we can land some throws. So we're going to back up here. Make them come to us. Kind of throw off the AI's ability to just jump in and attack in the same turn. And this should also give us the ability to throw. Can't say I love 18%ers, but I mean, we just got to hit 1 or 2 of these for the odds to swing in our favor. And here we go. We're going to get snatched. That's the Serpent's big ability. Okay, we need to get in there. And we really want to get our own surrounds here. I tried double stuns and we didn't get it. Would have probably been better just to go for a shield wall. Thankfully, Grump is doing great. Okay. This is dangerous for Grump. I may have played this wrong. And indeed I did. Man. Alright, alright, alright. God, I hate starting off an episode with some reloads, but this is just the way it's going to be. We can do this fight, and we can do that much better. Snakes hit hard, but you can't give them an opportunity to hit you hard like that. But that's what they do. They pull you apart and they isolate you. We do just need to step back here. And then pass. Show me what you got, snakes. The AI is being way too smart. I was about to say, it makes more sense to me that they would step forward here. Where we have a better shot. That was nice. And then we can step forward here and try to bonk him. And we didn't get the bonk. Okay. Step forward one more. Get a throw for 38%. And then now we step forward here and get a throw. We didn't get it. Shay Teasy is going to switch. Yeah, fully expected the grab, but the grabs aren't so bad if we can kill them. Can't switch. They've got us separated, but they also have none of us surrounded. And because of that, they're not gonna land so well with these attacks. Let's get the big Southern Mace out. We land a stun. We land both stunts. And now it's as good as over. This is kind of what we needed to do the first time. I hate that Lucian's already breaking, considering just how good his resolve really is. Super nice to land that stun. We're not going to be able to do that every turn. It's pretty fatigue taxing to do that. I like that this tooltip looks like a mace, but the other one... This is bash. Is it a different attack? And I just haven't noticed? No, it's bash. For some reason it just looks like a stick instead of like a real mace. That would have been a kill had we landed that. But this is honestly how I envisioned the first fight, well, the first attempt here going. And now we'll get the triple surround and we'll be good to go. Man, they're just hyper-focusing Grump, too. I wonder why. Maybe he just has straight up the worst defensive stats out of the three. That's probable. And now that they're arena fighters, a bloody spectacle, that gives them bonus 5 resolve. Huge. Let's give our boy Grump here his sash back, and let's level up and get Battle Forged on Lucian. Excellent. Not the best melee skill roll. That's what I was really hoping for. We'll take a little bit more in resolve, though it sucks that it doesn't help him as much as I wish it did. We'll take the 3 roll in melee defense and the 2 in melee skill. It's our best bet. And that did not count towards fulfilling our contract. So now we know. Now we know. And the price here on food is so incredible. We like have to buy food. This lasts for 8 days. Puts us up to 5, 6, 7. Yeah. That was all money well spent. Prices here for tools are quite good. We'll buy some of that. And everything else I think we'll hold on to. Okay. We'll check out what this 3 skull contract is, guys. Oh my god. That is not the kind of work we're looking for, good sirs. And just like that, we kind of find ourselves stranded once again in the middle of nowhere. We need to get out of here. I keep hoping the southern city-states are going to help us. But we can't really get out of here because our contract... We needed real contracts. Why not give me 1, 2, 3 contract choices to choose from instead of just all these traveling ones? There's nothing for me here except to sleep and take another arena battle. But I'm not just going to sleep. We're going to poke out and see if we can't catch some nomads, some dire wolves, some webnecks, anything, man. Here we go. Some orcs even. I would take a small group of orcs. Here we go. Okay, a few... Alright, guys. For the sake of fun, once again, we take the fight. But Jesus, come on, game. Have you no shame? Have you no pity? 6 isn't a lot, but the fact that a lot of them are going to be berserkers, them not having great armor would be huge, but they also brought their shielded bros, and we also ran into them at night. So there are problems here. We're going to miss attacks. Alright, I would have expected to hit 1 out of those. They were all in like the 30s. I'd say we hit 1. Are you night blind? Or something like that? Night blind, yeah. I'd forgotten about that, but that's good to know. So the charges are going to come in. Oh my god. Get this dude out of here with his chain. That's such a devastating weapon. Okay, and they're not landing all their stuns, but they landed enough. These are the hits we need to make sure we land. Not good. Not good at all. Kills here would be invaluable. Not just for the obvious reason, but also for the sake of scaring the jeebers out of these dudes. Okay, happy to have hit the berserker. I don't remember if you can stun the berserkers, but we made him run. That's just as good. Excellent. Little scared here. That guy's got a good angle on us. Back up. Oh, God. Him hitting the shield, honestly, should be one of the least scary things he could have done. But it is still scary. We need to find a way to back him up. That stun was pretty rough. Okay, just happy we hit anything. That was a really clutch hit that didn't end up helping us at all. We made him like waver, which should have lowered his accuracy, but he still managed to get the hit, so we didn't really get much out of it. Gotta give him another target. Bluebell's gotta get in there and help him out. Freaking him out is excellent. And then Shay Teasy's got to be sleazy in person here. Some solid hits on these dudes. Nice. Yeah, you ain't going anywhere, fool. Move there. Step in here. Step in here. But we need to get like this central crew over here involved in this fight. The odds are we don't get killed. But when have the odds ever really been in my favor here? A good hit here. I mean, we pierced his cheek, and we've got him breaking. He might still smash Jahaf and just kill him. Yeah. He just needed to hit that last shot, and he was good to go. Whew. Glad he didn't, though. And the Berserker goes down. We get the chain, which is really just good to sell. We can't use it. Giant heavy orc weapons, you gotta have really special bros who like specialize in fatigue. You gotta have recover on them. Certain things you can do to make them good at that, but... And for our trouble, we got 2 new potions. Awesome, I'm glad we finally got some potions running. And a full stack of tools and supplies to repair all the damage that we took. And heavy orc weapons like this are usually worth a fortune, so they're worth getting. And we're gonna check to see who we give these potions to. I want to make sure we give them to some long-standing brothers I think will have priority. And brothers who have like green skin related issues here. Like our boy here, Grump, hates green skins, but he already has the hyperactive tissue growth. That would have been a good pairing. Aerosol here. We got a bloodthirsty bro and laying hard. Also nice to get a level on him. Let's take Brawny. Need to take a foreign resolve there. His resolve is garbage. Really hate his rolls. God, they're so bad. I'm going to take this 3 in range skill, because eventually we will give him a bit of range. I guess I'm taking a 3 in melee defense. Woof. It's terrible. And then Erling here. Considering how I'm going to build my handgunners, guys, I may not want to make them all that heavy, because using an ability like Overwhelm is so good. It's an AoE dot, essentially, when it's in the hands of a handgunner. And it makes the enemies less likely to hit you, is what it does. And if your guy has high initiative, you're going to attack first, and you're going to be able to apply Overwhelm. You will not have high initiative, however, if you wear super heavy armor, which means that grabbing stuff like Battleforge and such could be a bit of a waste. I'm going to postpone having to pull the trigger on that decision and just get Berserk. It's something that I know I'm going to get regardless, so I might as well get that now, and then we'll make the decision when the time comes. We'll pull the trigger, so to speak, on what it is that we need to do. Kind of happy to take a good HP roll. I don't hate that. The resolve roll could be better. Melee defense is fine. I'm going to take the melee skill. Get the HP up a little. That was good. That was fine. We're fine. And yeah, we made a little bit of cash while we waited for Hikma to reopen and give us another chance at a decent arena. For all we know, though, we could get in here and it's like, hey, fight these gladiators, and then we have to nope the heck out of here. But yeah, let's check out the potions before we get too carried away. Kineticists draft? I don't even know what that is. Kineticists? Like a kinesiologist? I don't know. Feel the strength of an orc flow through your veins. Kineticist. That's got to be what it is. Kineticist. Flow through your veins. Imbibing this draft will infuse even the meekest man's blows with the intense destructive power of a hulking greenskin guaranteed. Attacks have plus 10% effectiveness against armor. I mean, that could be good on any bro. That's definitely not a certain bro exclusive thing. And then Rose Filter. Developed from the adrenal glands of so-called orc berserkers, this concoction is so named for the heightened emotional state and reddened hue of whoever drinks it. Is a brother going to turn red? Gain stacks of rage upon taking hit point damage, which increases resolve, initiative, and damage dealt, and reduces damage taken. This is the best potion I've ever seen. What the hell? Don't we have... Is it this company that has the bro that has, like, a ridiculous amount of HP? Willibald does. And he hasn't taken a potion yet. I thought we had a bro who had, like, 100-something HP. Or maybe that's our Oath Taker run. Willibald, man. You might be getting this. This, ideally, to me, would be on a brother with a high amount of HP, who also might be like a two-hander, a two-handed bro, who would be like potentially absorbing a lot of damage out in the open. Do we have any more good target? I mean, we could always make Willibald that, but we've definitely put points in his range skill, I think. Well, I say definitely and then I think in the same sentence. But other than that, I don't think we have any great two-handed bros. Erling here could be a great frontline bro, but eventually he's going to be an amazing billman. Dudes are going to mix it up with him in melee, and I think they're going to get wrecked by whatever we've got in this back pocket of his. Willibald the Bald. And the effectiveness against armor, we can kind of give that to anyone. I like giving this to Willibald. He's also kind of become a sort of like a favorite character of mine. I love themed characters. I hope he does turn red. And then as far as someone to drink the other potion, I kind of like giving this to Erling here. Giving his handgun more effectiveness against armor. I mean, that seems super sweet to me. Okay, let's go to the marketplace, sell the stuff we don't need. All the heavy orc garbage. And then let's see. They have a contract, and they also have an arena. Let's see what you got. They put a star beside his name, the mark of the gilder. That means his path is a gilded one. What you need to know is that he is a sword master. You may find some comfort in that he is an elder man, but you not be the first I have said that to, understand. May your path be as gilded, because this sword master certainly was. We expect important guests for this bout, so everything is set up for you to die bloody this time, got it? And if you can't do that, then have your lot dispatch their opponents in the most spectacular way to please the crowd. Okay. Do that, and I'll hand you a proper piece of gladiator gear. Yeah. This is nearly impossible for us. I don't remember if he gets homies. I think he does. I don't think they just send in one swordmaster. I think they send in a swordmaster and like 2 dudes, and then you just get mown over. I would like to show you guys this fight, if not, like, take it. It's a cool opportunity to see what this is all about. But, yeah. If I knew what it was ahead of time, I just would have, like, saved the game. But we couldn't do it. And to get the gladiator gear is sweet. Sometimes it's the armor, sometimes it's a helmet. We would have liked to have gotten either. But we cannot kill a swordmaster. We can't kill legionnaires in a straight line. We can't kill swordmasters. So even late game, it's difficult to take those sons of almost cursed. It's difficult to take those dudes down. They are incredibly hard to kill. But let's see. Give me a real mission to do. And we're going a little bit long today with the anatomists just because they need the extra attention. But drive off the nomads. This is something we can do, and we need to accept the contract. Wait. Oh my god. I missed the point where I can negotiate. The whole point of me taking the negotiator is so I can negotiate for better contracts. That's a little annoying. I'm going to have to remember to do that. But the fact that we have it on both of our runs means I'll probably end up forgetting a lot less often. I just have to remember to do it. While training, Grump the Sergeant, not being the most dexterous fellow, manages to hurt himself with his own weapon. He fractured his hand. At least he didn't kill himself. Okay. What does a fractured hand entail? Yeah, it's not great. Let's get out here and see what this battle is for us. I wish you'd have told me ahead of time that I needed to do 5 contracts for this, because I wouldn't have taken this one. I would have taken a different contract. Or a different ambition. This is still not a terribly hard one, but it is if they don't give me more than like 1 contract at a time. And this is not an easy fight. And our brothers are in bad shape. And we need a lot of medical supplies. We're going to camp. We're going to camp and we're going to wait. We're going to fully repair and try to heal. They have archers, so it might behoove us to attack them at night. Did we get rid of any injuries? Not really. We've got brothers who are sick. Brothers with injuries that have lasted a while. This is tough. It's kind of crazy, actually, that this is only a 2 skull. We could wait until the camp is less well defended. And that's the smart move. Last time they gave me this option, I tried to be very brave and take the fight. And we did it. I think we managed to win that fight without any major losses. And we came out very well ahead because of it. They gave us good loot, which sometimes they don't do. Let's attack now and see what we can do. The game is giving me an out. I probably would have been smarter to take it. They're better equipped than me. They have better range than me. And their guys are a little bit stronger than me. And then we've got injuries. So everything is against us. But I think with some smart play we can do it. The AI backing up is insane. It's insane to see smart AI. I was hoping one guy would jump forward, but it looks like they're not playing that. If we jump forward, make no mistake, they will pounce on us. So we need to be careful about how we move. Oh god, okay. That's Saddam, the Nomad King. And we forgot to give our boy a shield. Okay. Here's the plan. Kill someone and get a shield. For Jahaf. That was a bit of a mistake. Bit of a noob mistake. TBH, as the kids say. What kids? I don't know. I don't know any kids. Okay, gun. Maybe prioritize the dude with the big swingy sharp thing. Curious to see how they'll move at this point. They still have the range advantage. But I think we can make a lot out of our handgun position if they move forward a little bit. Plus we have throwing weapons. That's not to be overlooked. Let's get a shield bro in front there. No reason to let Jahaf take some aim shots. And this is kind of what we want. We want these low armor, no shield dudes jumping in the front where we can shoot them with the handgun. We really don't want them to get lucky shots on us with their bows. That'll add up. This is fine. It's not a great matchup here. This dude is scary AF. Pass. That was very little damage considering we're two-handing. That was great. We hit him in the head too. Go for the 20%er there and we nail it. That was very unlikely. Pass here. And this is really time for Lucian to step in here. That was super bad. And not the movie. This guy's gotta die. Thankfully we do have quick hands on a lot of these bros. We missed two 68%ers there. That hurt. And I wish we would have passed with our handgun. I think we had a decent chance to do more work there. That sucked. Alright, let's go down here and help. Clearly, guys, this is not going well. That was bad. Yeah, I don't need to fight the rest of this. I played enough of this game to know that we're gonna die. That's death to us. I don't know if they'll give me the same opportunity to take this fight, or the same like opportunity to let them run away. Looks like there's one less dude, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember. I thought it was 12. But we should have let them run. This is a fight I don't even know if we can win at all. We might have to abandon this contract. Which hurts my soul. It hurts my soul that we don't have range superiority at this point in the playthrough. And I forgot to give him the shield again. That hurts my soul too. They're moving forward this time. I'm not sure why. Maybe some of this junk in the way is obscuring them and they feel like they need to. That was nice. I mean, getting even 1 or 2 kills before the battle really starts could sway this in our favor. Give us an opportunity to get surrounds on the scarier guys and stun them, you know, whatever. I guess. I mean, that's not worth. That's not worth at all. That's worth if we land the shot. But we didn't. And they're flanking. Smart AI. Be nice if they would run up the center. Alright, fair. Heavy breathing. Breathing intensifies. This guy should not last another turn. He's already wavering, which is huge for us. That's nice damage. I'll take it. I'd rather shoot here at the guy without a shield. And move my handgunner a little bit closer. I don't hate that either. Maybe he can shoot into some of this business that'll be going on soon. I'm going to spear wall here in the hopes that this dude doesn't jump on Jahaf and instead comes into the clutches of multiple stunning weapons. I love them being conservative though. That helps us, not them. Wow, for real? Okay. Love that they're staying back so much. We need to protect Willibald though. On my handgunner, and he crushes Grump. Okay, pass. We can do work here, but Grump is in trouble. I wouldn't have thought this would happen. Him going faster than me and getting a chance to take this position is huge. That was a big hit. We needed that, absolutely. We needed a stun there, too. Really need a stun there. We're not getting that one. Okay. Needed that hit. We shield wall and we go for the stun. And the stuns are our friends here. And we got him running. This is our chance. But Grump and Willibald have to get the hell out of Dodge. It's so greedy to try and make more use out of Willibald. He's already done everything he can. Shayteezy here needs to defend himself. Very happy we landed at least one stun this turn. 50% chance there. Was hoping to get a little waver and a little break-in. Get our bros in some slightly better positions to have more angles against more enemies. Grump, you know, he's hurt. fractured hand, split nose, he's bleeding. But he does have his shield up. And us breaking this guy was just amazingly clutch. We need to hope they don't snipe Willowbolt. Remember, their range is 1 less than a hunting bow. Thank goodness. Because this weapon goes around shield wall, but we didn't know we were going to break this guy, I don't think, whenever I did it. This is dangerous. But I think we can beat him before he beats us. That guy had to go. And that's 1 less dangerous dude on the field. 5%. This deep chest cut is brutal. 38 melee skill. Come on, man. And he landed a hit despite it. You know what? I talk some crap. But you're the man. We need to get him as a 3rd surrounder. Landing anything here is good. A stun there would be amazing. We need to just get a little bit lucky. Not even like a crazy amount of luck. Just a little bit of luck. And this fight starts to kind of go our way. This dude's moving in a position maybe on Willowbolt, so we're going to move him back. That was amazing. That was good luck. Let's pass here. There's literally nothing we can do. The bleeding is stopped. That's great. Him. Ugh. Come on, man. We're gonna fight it out, but come on, man. Let's hope Grump lives. Let's hope he pulls through this. I feel like I could use a W. These archers aren't normally this effective. And they've been landing a ton of their hits. On dudes who are shielded, no less, who should have a decent chance to not get hit. But we're not out of the woods yet. This guy is very dangerous, especially to Jahaf. We're going to take those types of hits because it's going to put some fear into these guys. Kind of the same with this little mini surround. Trying to get our chance to hit out of the 5 percentile. Like that. And that sent a shiver down their spine. And Erling, do you already have Berserk? He does. And there we go. We get another attack. And we get to kind of see the benefit of Berserk here. Doesn't look so great when you miss the follow-up, but... keep moving back. That was really bad. Because he can come back to this fight and do damage. Like real substantial. You know what? I didn't want to move there. I needed to have him available to attack this outlaw. That wasn't a good move. Happy to have landed that. Okay. We're still in this. Clutch kill there. I might bring Willowbolt back. He's only got 1 throw in him though. Probably not worth. Step in on this guy. That was huge. There goes 9 lives and there goes him. And his weapon dropped. Is that weapon worth the life of Grump? I'm really hoping Grump's not dead. Because he's our sergeant. And it's kind of not worth his life. It's a weapon we can get pretty much at will in the late stages of the game. But the overall payday, all of the extra stuff we're going to get here, we need to shut these guys down. Like that. It's crazy this dude's shield's not like broken yet, but we haven't even really hit him that much, is the problem. Unfortunately for our new brother, I'm willing to sacrifice him. Wilhelm can't go into melee. Or at least he shouldn't. We've got these two locked down. We've got 67% on Shateezy. His stats are solid. Yeah, and he's coming back. And now we're in trouble again. Erling wants to run even though he's doing okay. Never did pick up a shield with our newbie. See what kind of moves we can make this turn. This guy's going to get a chance to shoot again, and who knows who he shoots at. That was very necessary for us to dodge. We need this to be a much less fair fight than it is. Beautiful. Didn't scare these dudes, though. Nice. That's what we wanted. And now Willibald can run back. Come on, Grump. Pull through, homie. This was not a good jump in either if we can't lock this dude down, but we can. Because that gave him the potential to shoot us. And I wasn't 100% certain that we could lock him down. This guy's the danger. Everyone else is kind of a punk. Rashid needs to fade one turn. Not get smashed by this weapon. That was amazing. That we landed that hit at all. I don't know if it's going to translate. Nice, and he routes. I mean, that's perfect. That's all we needed. And with all of them routing, the battle is finally won. But whether or not we came out ahead here, I don't know. And I won't know until I see what the loot is. Because the leader fought, to me, I think that always kind of jacks up the possibility that there's some sort of unique item to be gained from this. That would certainly make it worth losing literally any of our brothers dying here. We're going to run down. Would be worth it if a famed item drop of really almost any quality. Just the sheer cost of those in dollar amounts. But we don't want to lose Grump. We're hoping Grump pulls through. But this is one of those types of fights I've talked about before, where you just gotta take it and accept the losses. Because we're between a rock and a hard place. We need the contract. And we need to continue making forward momentum. And Grump pulled through with the broken knee, the really pretty bad injury for his defenses. But his offenses is one of the reasons why I like him so much. And he's still going to have that. The split nose is temporary. Jahaf, unfortunately, did not pull through. But for our trouble, we get a two-handed scimitar, an amazing weapon. And some spices we can sell, some money. We're going to more than cover the cost of the bro that we lost. But that was not as great of a haul as it could have been. But we took the risk, and because of that, we get the white pearls and the jade brooch. Treasure is ours, y'all. I'm kind of shocked we were able to take that fight literally at all. Let's head back to Hikmah. Sorry, Grump. But check it out. You got Araceli, new sword. You got him a 6 scimitar. So it's 65 to 85 in terms of damage versus 50 to 70. So 15 and 15. It's a 30 damage increase. And it's also 20% more effective versus armor. It also does shield damage of 16. You can split shields with it. This is huge. It's a massive upgrade for Araceli, and it's an incredibly deadly weapon. Happy to have it in our arsenal. If we wanted to be landing more shots, we should definitely just be using scimitars instead of all these maces. But having the ability to stun has been pretty clutch for us. So I'm sort of torn with what I should do. I'm happy that we finally got all these composite bows. You know, I didn't even think about it for a bit there. The composite bows are sort of what we've been missing for our backline squad. Even though these dudes sort of suck at ranged weapons, we have an entire turn in our opening rounds where no one is shooting or doing anything in the back line. The big problem is that these dudes in the back don't have, or don't yet have. Make sure you still have that. Did I put all this in the right spot? Okay. They don't yet have good skills or quick hands, which they need. Obviously, they need the skills. Like, look at this guy. He's got 37 in range skill. It's going to be a while before Alexander becomes anything other than extremely mediocre archer. But that's no reason not to try, or at least take a few pot shots in the early fight. Here with Bluebell. Wow, 1 man. Come on. I'll take the 4 in fatigue. I'll take the 4 in hit points because these other defensive rolls are pretty weak. And I'm just going to take the 4 in willpower. Get him up to that 50 mark. It's not a waste. It just feels bad. It's just definitely a feels bad, man, type of get. And then Bluebell here. Could be another opportunity just to grab quick hands. I don't love that. There's definitely better things we could get. Underdog. I mean, there's a ton. There's a ton of good things we could get. But I do want my entire front line to be throwing javelins and such. So let's go ahead and grab quick hands. He just doesn't have it yet, so it's not going to do him any good. We can hook him up with a better shield here. Willibald needs a new shield. There you go. New shield acquired. And we need to grab another bro. Maybe we can when we get back to Hikmah. We bought the last, well, we hired the last bro at Al Hazif for very cheap. He was only a couple hundred. And I don't even know if we lost his gear. It looks like we got his spear back, maybe. Which was, I think, the most expensive thing he was wearing, his spear and his helmet. But I think we're just about done for today, y'all. Man, it's getting late over here at my house, I just realized. We did not get paid nearly enough commensurate to the risk that we just took in that fight. Kind of insane, actually. And I'm tempted to grab, like, try something else. Grab maybe this peddler here. And see if we can have any interesting backgrounds here. There's really nothing other than a nomad. They have shepherds, they have caravan hands. But grab the peddler and see if there's any way that he can interact in some cool way with our campaign. House to house, Jamil is a mere peddler. This man will make you crave things you never knew you wanted. No refunds, though. If hired, he promises you'll get a special discount on a virility enhancing potion. Oh, give me that right now. BlueChew.com, baby. God, I see that on like every single every ad of every podcast that I listen to. It's all Blue Chew all the time. So he has good melee defense. Oh, he's asthmatic. Oh no. No. You cannot be in this squad, man. I haven't had to kick a brother in so long. I don't even remember how to do it. I forgot. Oh, right here. Dismiss. Yeah, we always want to pay the compensation. That brother was a complete waste of money, but we can't have someone who doesn't recover fatigue every turn. That's so bad. It's so bad. We'll just look to maybe grab another brother in another area. I took a flyer on him. His stars weren't great, right? But he also, I mean, he wasn't terrible. We could have used him. The prices to sell here. Let's do the old shield test. I can tell they're okay, but they're not great, I don't think. No. They're good. They're good. They're good enough to sell. And sell we shall. That's good enough to repair. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for today. We're going to want to reassign the daggers. I'm holding on to some weapons just to see if we get an opportunity to use them. We're going to need tools. We're going to buy them now. We're going to need food. Dates and meat take a long time to spoil. We're good. So good. We're so good on that. Let's grab this. Let's grab some of that, some of this. Get a little bit of everything. Don't hold money when you need supplies. We need supplies, so let's buy everything we need and make it so that our company is great for a long time to come. And then yet another sword master. Yeah, that's not what I had in mind. We can't take him. There's no way we can take him. Guys, that's going to be it for me today. I know we stayed on the Anatomist the whole time, but they needed the most love. Whenever we come back, we'll continue to sort of patch this team together. They're slowly but surely advancing, but it's a 2 steps forward, 1 step back sort of thing. And then in tomorrow's episode, maybe we'll focus a bit more on the Oath Takers. But I hope you enjoyed this episode anyway. We made moves. We had ups and downs, but we triumphed. All right, guys. That's it. I'm Brett. All that good stuff, and see you in the next one. Later, y'all.